In a world where home safety and personal protection are more important than ever, the choice of a defender dog can be life-changing. Among the top contenders, two powerful breeds stand out: the sleek, intelligent Doberman and the massive, fearless Cane Corso. Each has a long history of loyalty, strength, and service. Yet they bring very different traits to the table. Choosing between these two is not just about looks or popularity. It's about finding the right balance of energy, temperament, and purpose for your lifestyle. The Doberman is a symbol of sharp intelligence and unmatched agility. Known for its loyalty and speed, it excels as a family guardian and a working companion. On the other side, the Cane Corso represents quiet power and natural dominance. It moves with confidence and protects with calm certainty. Its presence alone can deter danger. Both breeds have strong instincts to protect, but how they go about it differs dramatically. This head-to-head comparison explores 10 essential traits to help you decide which of these magnificent defenders is right for you. From appearance and temperament to training, barking, and living environment, you'll see the clear strengths and challenges of each breed. Whether you want a quick-reacting sentinel like the Doberman or a watchful fortress like the Cane Corso, understanding the differences can guide your choice. The right dog isn't just about power. It's about how that power fits into your daily life, your family, and your goals. 1. Guarding instincts. The Doberman and the Cane Corso are both powerful guardian breeds, but their guarding instincts differ in style and intensity. The Doberman has a sharp, alert nature and is highly attuned to movement and unfamiliar sounds. This makes it a quick responder to potential threats. Bred originally as a personal protection dog, the Doberman is intensely loyal and thrives on staying close to its owner. It watches, assesses, and reacts in seconds, making it a deterrent to intruders. The Cane Corso, by contrast, descends from ancient Roman war dogs and carries a calm, yet formidable presence. Its guarding style is quieter and more composed. The Cane Corso typically does not bark unnecessarily but will step between its owner and a threat with unshakable confidence. It relies more on its intimidating physical presence and strong territorial instincts to ward off intruders. While the Doberman tends to be high-strung and highly energetic, always watching and waiting, the Cane Corso is more patient and deliberate, like a silent sentinel. Both breeds have natural protective instincts, but the Doberman reacts faster, while the Cane Corso is more grounded and calculating. Families looking for a fast-moving, responsive guard may prefer the Doberman. Those who want a calm protector with a strong presence may favor the Cane Corso. Both breeds require proper training to avoid overguarding or aggression. Their intelligence and loyalty can make them highly effective defenders when raised with structure and social exposure. 2. Intelligence and trainability. The Doberman is one of the most intelligent breeds in the canine world, ranking high in obedience and working intelligence. It learns commands quickly and retains them well. Dobermans are eager to please and respond quickly to training sessions that are structured, firm, and reward-based. They thrive under mental stimulation and can master complex tasks with consistent guidance. On the other hand, the Cane Corso is also intelligent, though it tends to have a more independent mindset. While capable of learning many commands, the Cane Corso may test boundaries more often and requires a confident, experienced handler. It responds best to calm authority and structured routines. This breed does not enjoy repetition and may become bored if training lacks purpose or challenge. The Doberman is highly suitable for competitive obedience, agility, and police work because of its fast response rate and precise execution. The Cane Corso, while not as quick to obey in high-speed scenarios, excels in tasks that require patience, guarding, and calm control. For families who want a dog that can be trained with high precision and performs tasks on cue, the Doberman is often a better fit. However, those who value a slower, more calculated approach may prefer the Cane Corso. Both breeds require early training, clear rules, and socialization. Without this foundation, their intelligence can turn into stubbornness or territorial aggression. In the hands of the right owner, both the Doberman and Cane Corso become impressive examples of strength, intelligence, and discipline. 3. Temperament with family. When it comes to living with family members, both the Doberman and the Cane Corso can be affectionate, devoted companions. However, they display their affection in different ways. The Doberman tends to be more emotionally expressive. It craves physical closeness, often following its owners from room to room and seeking constant interaction. Dobermans bond intensely with their family, forming a strong attachment that can make them excellent emotional companions. The Cane Corso, while deeply loyal, is more reserved in its affection. It tends to be protective and watchful without being overly clingy. It shows love through silent companionship, guarding the home, and being near its people without demanding too much attention. Cane Corsos are more independent and will quietly assess their environment, always keeping an eye on the safety of their loved ones. Both breeds are good with children when properly trained and socialized, but the Doberman's high energy may require supervision around small kids. The Cane Corso's large size and power mean that boundaries must be taught early, especially when playing with younger family members. The Doberman thrives in active households where it can be mentally and physically engaged. The Cane Corso is more suited for a calm household that values routine and structure. In both cases, a strong relationship with the owner built on trust and respect is essential for these powerful dogs to be successful and happy members of the family. 4. Physical strength and power. In a contest of sheer physical strength, the Cane Corso has the edge. It is a heavily muscled, broad-shouldered dog with a stocky frame and immense bite force. Bred to guard estates, pull carts, and protect against large predators, the Cane Corso's build reflects its original purpose. It moves with a deliberate, grounded power and has a deep chest, thick neck, and strong legs. This dog was built for endurance and physical confrontation. The Doberman, by contrast, is built more like an athlete. It is leaner, faster, and more agile, with a sleek frame and a stride made for speed. Dobermans excel in agility and sprinting. Their physical power is impressive, but more refined. While they do have strong jaws and lean muscle, their strength is balanced with speed and quick reflexes rather than raw force. The Cane Corso's bite force is one of the strongest among dogs, often exceeding 600 psi. This makes it incredibly effective as a deterrent. The Doberman has a powerful bite too, but not as forceful. In physical confrontations, the Cane Corso's weight and muscle can overpower many threats. For people seeking a dog with a dominant, physically imposing presence, the Cane Corso may be more suitable. Those who want a swift, athletic defender with speed-based strength may lean toward the Doberman. Both breeds are strong in different ways, and their physical abilities reflect their unique histories and original working roles. 5. Energy levels and exercise needs. The Doberman is a high-energy breed that thrives on physical activity and mental stimulation. It needs daily exercise that includes more than just a walk around the block. Running, obedience drills, agility courses, and interactive games are all ideal activities for this breed. Without proper exercise, Dobermans may develop behavioral issues such as restlessness, chewing, or barking. They are built for endurance and speed and enjoy being challenged both mentally and physically. The Cane Corso has moderate energy levels, but due to its size and strength, it still needs regular activity. Long walks, structured play, and mental stimulation help keep the Cane Corso balanced. However, unlike the Doberman, it does not need intense or fast-paced workouts. The Cane Corso is content with a couple of good walks and time spent patrolling the yard or lying nearby as a loyal companion. If you're an active person who enjoys jogging or daily outdoor adventures, the Doberman is more likely to keep pace and enjoy the challenge. For someone with a more laid-back routine but who still wants a protective dog that enjoys short bursts of activity, the Cane Corso is more suitable. Both breeds require consistency in exercise, but the type and pace differ. Meeting these needs is crucial, as both can develop destructive behaviors if left bored or understimulated. Owners must understand that physical energy, combined with mental stimulation, plays a major role in the health and happiness of both breeds. 6. Socialization with strangers. Socialization is an essential part of raising both a Doberman and a Cane Corso, but the way each breed naturally interacts with strangers is quite different. The Doberman, while protective, can be trained to be socially graceful and even friendly with guests when introduced properly. It may bark or act wary at first, but it often warms up faster than the Cane Corso once it senses that the stranger is not a threat. The breed's sharp intelligence helps it read situations quickly and adjust behavior accordingly. The Cane Corso, on the other hand, is instinctively more suspicious of strangers. It tends to remain aloof, even after an introduction, and may not seek interaction or approval from people outside the family. This breed was designed to protect property and livestock, and those deep-rooted instincts remain. A Cane Corso without early and ongoing socialization may act aggressively or overly dominant toward unfamiliar people. This makes proper socialization especially critical for avoiding future problems. Both dogs benefit from puppy training classes, exposure to different environments, and regular interaction with other dogs and people. The Doberman is generally quicker to adapt in public settings like parks, vet clinics, or social events. The Cane Corso needs more controlled introductions and calm environments. If the goal is a dog that can adapt to visitors, travel, or changing surroundings, the Doberman might be the better fit. However, those who want a reserved dog that quietly watches and protects without social engagement might prefer the Cane Corso. 7. Territorial behavior. Both the Doberman and the Cane Corso are highly territorial, but they express this behavior in different ways. The Doberman has a strong desire to defend its space, especially when it comes to the home and immediate surroundings. It will often bark at approaching strangers, pace near fences, and keep a close eye on visitors. This breed has a fast-reacting nature, making it quick to alert the household to anything unusual. The Doberman's alertness and constant awareness make it an excellent perimeter guardian. The Cane Corso is equally territorial, but its method is more reserved and calculating. It often does not bark unless there is a clear reason. It prefers to observe from a distance and will physically place itself between its territory and the perceived threat. The Cane Corso tends to rely more on its presence and body language than on noise or agitation. It does not need to bark frequently to send a clear message that a space is protected. While the Doberman is more vocal and responsive, the Cane Corso is more still, watchful, and commanding. Both can become aggressive if they sense that their territory is being violated. Early boundary training and exposure to visitors can help each dog understand what is a real threat versus a harmless visitor. If you want a dog that constantly monitors the environment with visible activity, the Doberman is ideal. If you want a quiet enforcer who moves only when necessary, the Cane Corso is likely the better choice. 8. Barking tendencies. Barking behavior is an important consideration when comparing these two powerful guardian breeds. The Doberman is known to be more vocal and alert-driven. It reacts quickly to new sounds, movements, or unfamiliar faces. While this makes the Doberman an excellent watchdog, it also means that barking can become excessive if not properly managed. It's common for Dobermans to bark at noises from neighboring homes or even at animals outside the window. Without firm training and control, the barking can be frequent. In contrast, the Cane Corso tends to be much quieter. It barks less often but is more serious when it does. The Cane Corso's bark is deep, powerful, and intimidating. Because of its calm and observant nature, this breed doesn't waste energy on every little sound. It only barks when it deems something to be a real issue. As a result, its alerts tend to be more meaningful. If you hear a Cane Corso bark, there's usually a reason. For people who want a vocal alert dog, the Doberman may fit better. For those who prefer quiet strength and minimal noise, the Cane Corso is ideal. Training both breeds to understand appropriate barking times is crucial. Reinforcement techniques, positive redirection, and regular exposure to different environments help prevent barking from becoming a nuisance. In both dogs, barking serves as part of their natural protection system, but how often and how intensely it occurs depends on breed instincts and training. 9. Health and longevity. When considering a long-term canine companion, health and lifespan are key factors. The Doberman generally has a lifespan of 10 to 13 years, while the Cane Corso tends to live slightly shorter, around 9 to 11 years. Both breeds are prone to specific health issues, and proactive care can make a significant difference in their quality of life. The Doberman is prone to heart problems, especially dilated cardiomyopathy, DCM, which affects the heart muscle. They are also at risk for von Willebrand's disease, a blood clotting disorder, and hip dysplasia. Regular vet visits, heart screenings, and genetic testing are recommended for Doberman owners. A balanced diet and structured exercise also support longevity and vitality. The Cane Corso, being a larger breed, faces joint problems like hip and elbow dysplasia more frequently. It's also susceptible to bloat, a life-threatening digestive condition. Because of its heavy build, the Cane Corso may also struggle with arthritis in older age. Feeding them smaller, more frequent meals and avoiding intense exercise after eating helps prevent bloat. Both breeds benefit from early health screenings, high-quality food, joint supplements, and preventive care. While neither breed is fragile, their size and genetics require careful attention. The Doberman typically has a slightly longer active lifespan but may require heart monitoring. The Cane Corso may face orthopedic issues and needs care for its joints and digestion. Owners should be financially and emotionally prepared for long-term veterinary care to ensure a happy, healthy life for either dog. 10. Ideal living environment. The environment in which a Doberman or Cane Corso lives can greatly affect its behavior and health. The Doberman adapts well to urban or suburban settings as long as it gets enough exercise and mental stimulation. It can live comfortably in a house with a yard or even in an apartment, provided the owner commits to daily walks and training. Because the Doberman bonds closely with its humans, it thrives when allowed to live inside and be part of the family's daily routine. The Cane Corso, due to its size and temperament, is better suited for homes with space, ideally a securely fenced yard. It enjoys having room to patrol and observe. While it can adjust to living indoors, it needs structured outdoor time to stay content. This breed does best in quieter environments without constant foot traffic or noise, as it tends to be protective and can become reactive if overstimulated. Both breeds are sensitive to loneliness. They should not be left in isolation for long periods, especially outside. Doing so may result in behavioral problems or destructive habits. The Doberman is more adaptable to busier lifestyles and environments. The Cane Corso prefers calm, consistent households with strong routines. If you live in a high-activity neighborhood and want a sharp, trainable companion, the Doberman fits well. If you have a more spacious and quieter home and want a calm, protective presence, the Cane Corso may be the better match. In either case, involvement and daily structure are essential. Choosing between the Doberman and the Cane Corso comes down to your lifestyle, environment, and personal preferences. The Doberman is ideal for active individuals or families who want an intelligent, energetic protector that thrives on interaction and training. It adapts well to various living conditions and offers fast, responsive protection. In contrast, the Cane Corso is best suited for those who prefer a calm, confident guardian with a commanding presence. It excels in larger spaces and provides strong territorial protection with minimal fuss. Both breeds are loyal, powerful, and deeply devoted to their families. However, their different approaches to guarding, energy levels, and social behavior mean that one may be a better fit for your needs than the other. With the right training and commitment, either dog can become a trusted and effective defender. Your choice should reflect your ability to meet their needs and your vision of the perfect canine protector.